Hello again from everybody at KSHE95. My name is Nick Bacott with 2 T's. With me once again, Mike from Weber Chevrolet. We are on
Welcome to the dealership.
At one of their newly renovated service centers. You got to check them out. More on that later. But we're going to talk about winterizing your car right now. So Mike, tell us what we need to know.
Number one fluid to worry about is your good old windshield washer jug antifreeze. The stuff is available from us during the winter. We kind of up the alcohol content because we want that stuff to help us melt that frost and junk off the windshield. It's always been never easy than anything else than just popping it and filling it until it splashes out. It does no harm, no foul. Again, when our guys are doing the lube oil and filters, we can check the quality of it and see where it's at. But a little higher content of alcohol always goes to help us, and that's what you want. It'll say winter blend on them or something along that nature. Same thing with stuff with us. And like anything else, we've become dependent on these for getting in and out of the car. Most folks don't put a key in the ignition or in the door anymore. Your key fobs are where it's at. These are 2 biggest examples of the ones we have. The cool thing of it is it's a very simple procedure. I always tell people if they can't remember the last time they changed it, then take it out and throw it away. The lifespan's about 2 years, 24 months, depending on how much you use. Again, a very simple thing. Scrapers. Everybody's seen it. Everybody's been next to a guy who's digging away at this thing and busting to pieces. Buy the biggest honking scraper you can buy. Leverage is your buddy. Get a big old broom. Common sense. I know it's a silly thing, but it's not. Little rock chips can develop that you won't see. And if you come into it at 45 degrees and you're putting some force in it, the windshield can smash. Glass has never been thinner. We've got a layer of glass, a little bit of plastic, and more glass. And it is very, very susceptible to things like this. So use good old common sense. One of the biggest things that we run into is refreeze. Regardless how new your car is, how old your car is, the Weatherstrip that seals the door to the car, keeps wind and junk out, ages. Silicone spray is your buddy in the middle of the winter. That perimeter of that needs to be squirted or sealed so that when we have a 40-degree day, a 20-degree day, a 40-degree day, a 20-degree day, it freezes on it, increases the difficulty of opening that door. Don't spray it directly on the Weatherstrip because it gets all over the thing, just goes, it's horrible to clean off. Put it on a nice clean rag, shoot it until it's just kind of dripping, saturated. We wipe it down real good, let it dry just a little bit, and then wipe it down again. It's going to go a long way to repel water and salt and junk so that the door doesn't freeze. So a bug out bag, think about this. Think about yourself and the basic stuff that you need to be comfortable for 4 to 5 hours in the car. Always get bottled water. Gloves, those cheapo jersey gloves, you can buy a bag of them. You can throw them away, who cares? But a lot of times folks don't have them in the winter. You should, but you don't. Good old basic stuff so that you can survive. Not a survivalist kind of thing. Just be comfortable during that time because there's things, again, beyond your control. Just be prepared. Be aware. Have your car in tip-top shape. Stay with the car.
And I've seen people get stranded in the wintertime without the proper clothing. You know, they didn't bring a coat with them because, oh, they're just going to be in the car. Right. You know, they won't have to get out of the car. Well, they didn't anticipate the car breaking down. So dress right, you'll thank me later.
Bring it in. I got some good sharp guys. We can go over these things, make sure you got good safe travel. That's what we're here to do.
Thank you, Mike.
Fair enough. Good seeing you again.
Another reminder about the Weber Chevrolet smartphone app. With a couple of clicks on a couple of buttons, you get your appointment scheduled, and you're safe, and you got a lot of peace of mind.